Welcome to another lesson on the Yalak Emet channel, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon for July 10th, 2021. This lesson is titled In Quietness and Confidence. The people of the Most High are going through a lot of things right now, as we always have, but the Most High promises in the end there will be a deliverance. Many people are losing their livelihoods, their jobs, and your health going down. You've got challenges in so many different areas, money problems. It's more difficult in some ways than it was just a short time ago. The most you can do is to trust in the Most High and to learn what trust really is. Trust in the Most High. And it's really the most you can do, because that is the most thing that you can do right now for your situation. Do not underestimate your God. You must lean, you must trust. If we are going through great challenges now in this whole time of great difficulty on the earth, we must trust the Most High. Zephaniah 3 verse 19, Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, just like the affliction you're having now. The Most High says He's going to undo them. He's going to unravel them. Like when you pull out your shoelaces to take your shoes off, before you take your shoes off, you can tell that they are not secure the way they should be. They don't feel proper. He's going to undo them. And I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. In every land means wherever you are covered when that time comes. In the meantime, we just have to keep trusting in the Most High, keep seeking His presence, the knowledge of Him. But He says He will get them praise and fame, because you have been put to shame in all these places. The shame that you feel right now, like I said, you're losing a job through all kinds of mandates and a heavy push coming against you, as against many people. But the shame you feel, you can't pay your bills, you can't handle this properly, things are very tough, even to walk righteous and to make righteous decisions. But He promises, I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. So what He is communicating here is that the one who trusts in the Most High must keep focused on what is ahead, because that is how you are going to make it through the now. When you focus so much on what's going on right now, it becomes even more difficult, very, very unbearable. And sometimes you can go through a time in life when you wonder, with the rubbing together of your teeth, how in the world am I going to make it? But the Most High is here saying, look to the future. Because when you get into the sensation of the future, that's where trust begins to open up, and the way to make it begins to show up. The strength to make it begins to show up. You must trust in the Most High. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 15, For thus saith the Lord God, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength. And ye would not. So Zephaniah just communicated that you, in my understanding, that you should look toward the future when you will be given praise and fame in the places where you have been put to shame, and that will help you to find the trust to keep walking with the Most High in order to make it through this time of great upheaval on the earth. You must look forward to that future, and like I said, get into the sensation of that future. So now here the prophet, also in agreeing with that and helping for more understanding, he's saying that in returning and rest you will be saved. It is in that returning and that rest that you will be able to connect with the future promises. And when you rest in it, rest in your mind to not let the outside worry you so much, then you will truly be at rest and will find quietness, and the salvation will be in that before the final salvation comes in the end, where you will be given praise and fame. So he says one must return or come back to the rest that you knew, that Israel knew, where you could relax in the trust of the Most High, because as Israel you knew God's got this. Like when you've got a busy schedule, big stuff going on one weekend, you're planning all kinds of stuff, like some party or whatever, and you ask a friend to pick up this, that, and the other because you're doing this, that, and the other stuff, you're doing decorations or whatever, you just can't fit in the other stuff, you ask them to pick it up. You know you don't have to worry about that part anymore because you know your friends got that taken care of. You can trust that friend. They've always been reliable, even at last minute times. And that's the way that you must return to that kind of rest and find salvation in that. Your plans for the day are saved because that friend is trustworthy and has proven in the past that they can be relied on. You must find that rest, that trust in the Most High. And it comes in a time of quietness inside the mind, inside the heart, where you do not allow the difficulties around you, the stress around you, the hills, the mountains around you to destroy or erode your trust and your settled calmness on the inside, but rather lay hold on the salvation that is in quietness, the quietness of resting in the trust that comes from the word of the Most High. And while you rest in that quietness, then in that confidence shall be your strength in 2019, 2020, 2021, and the years ahead. In the quietness and confidence shall be your strength. The confidence to be able to act, make moves, decisions, and live as though you are already sure of the thing you are about to do, the steps you are about to make, and you don't beat yourself up over a decision that didn't seem to turn out right. When you're learning to have faith or learning to have trust, sometimes you will make the wrong moves. But you must begin to take the steps. Don't badger yourself over what didn't work as well as you wanted it to work and so on. We are facing an enemy right now that's trying to destroy us under the cover of destroying the world. But as you walk with the Most High, your trust, your confidence will grow. So you must rest in the quietness of your resolve to trust in the Most High. And the bridge will eventually be made to get you from point A to point B and so on.